Hi. Hello, it's been forever that I've made myself never streaming again. Hello. Hello. It's a cute. It is a cute. Hello. I'm nervous. For whatever reason, my brain is like, be nervous today. I'll get closer. Brain's like, nervous today. And I'm like, why? Is it because I haven't streamed in so long? Or is it because of what I'm doing? I don't know. I'm just nervous. Hello, and thank you for the 17 months of subbing Cages. Yes. I almost forgot what Q looked like. It's been so long. You can't forget about me, right? Also, sitting in the void for 30 minutes. I thought I said 7:30. Did I write different time somewhere else? Oh my god, I would. I was like 7, but 7:30, but 8, but not, but like... we're gonna... The tweet said 7. Did it really? My brain. Did I really? Is that Q? Looks like someone else. This is a fake Q. If I, here. If I take off my hat. And if I change my hair. And if I take off my jacket. It's a fake Q. I'm just kidding. Thought you ran off to get milk as well. Anyways, it's cold. It is cold. It is cold. I cannot. It's cold. Did I really write 7? My brain. I did write 7 in my tweet. Oh my god. I meant 7:30. I am so sorry. My brain today. My doppelganger should have come earlier for me. Then they could have done it. This is why I don't content. Okay. Anyways, you know, brain. It's okay. It's okay. Everyone's here. It's a Friday. A little late isn't that bad. Yeah, you could have pinged me that I had it wrong, but it's okay. It's Q's doppelganger. Quick, kill it with fire. Please don't kill me with fire. Please don't kill me with fire. Is the music quiet? I'm turning the music a little loud. I just loaded it early so I could start while playing 14. Can't miss me, right? Okay. So today, if I'm not looking for it, it's because I have chat on the side because I'm dumb. I think I'm very bad about talking about myself, and like, I don't know. I just felt like maybe people want to learn about Q, and maybe it's a good opportunity to learn about Q. So I made a marshmallow, and all y'all asked like, I think it was 42 questions. And I will answer all of them because there's only 42 questions and hopefully it won't take me like 5 million hours. Happy birthday to Q! Yay! Okay. Let's get started. Because there are 42 questions. Don't worry, Q, my questions are deep and meaningful. Some of them did ask me to guess who wrote them, and I was like, it's probably one of 3 people. Maybe. Anyways, we're just gonna have a chill time. You're gonna learn about Q. You're gonna ask Q more questions, I bet. Okay. Here we go. I downloaded them all. Let's see if this works. Boop. If you had one superpower, what would it be? Like, the easiest ones would be something like flying, teleporting, reading people's minds, seeing the future. Oh. This is hard. Teleporting would be a lot of fun because then you don't have the pain of traveling, assuming teleporting isn't like painful itself. Like, if you teleport, like if I wanted to visit like the East Coast, let's say, let's go crash the East Coast. Just snap my fingers and I'll be there. Evidence of Q located in the area. Hi! I'm thinking about what superpower I want. I did kind of read all these questions to make sure there weren't weird ones. But I tried not to think too hard about answers, so now I'm thinking about answers, and now I'm gonna sit here wondering what superpower I want forever. Eradicating spiders from the world forever would be good. But I don't think that needs to be a superpower. I mean, in the most basic sense, teleporting is fine. I'd like to be able to stop time so I could do things like workouts and sleep without losing time. But spiders are friends. Spiders are not friends to Q. Spiders scare Q. Stop time, go back in time. I would also like more time. What if I just didn't need to sleep? Oh, but I love sleeping. I don't like the time sleeping takes, but I love like getting cozy in bed with a nice soft blanket wrapped around myself. And then now it's like the best time and the worst time to do it because now it's so cold. It's not even that cold. It doesn't snow here where I am. Stop time to sleep. I guess stop time would be good. But I think I'd want to travel. I'm like in a traveling mood. I want to go to like more of Asia and Canada. More of the US. Well, maybe not more of the US right now considering current times, but like see more things, eat more things. I bet it's like 80 degrees and you're calling it cold. No! Outside's like 50 or 40 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a bit warmer inside. I have a hot tea with me. But anything above like 85 is warm to me. So therefore, I guess I run hot. I don't run cold. I run hot. So like, I still sleep with like 1 or 2 blankets, and my family's like, "Oh, it's cold. Get more blankets." And I'm like, "No, you can have my blankets." I do feel that teleportation keeps peeking its head into my top superpowers. I think it's a very good superpower. I think it's underrated. Considering like a flight overseas can be what, like 12 to 16 hours? That's like forever. That's like a whole day. And then it is a whole day with some time zone change thingies, like if you travel forward. It's exactly freezing temp here. Please don't freeze, Cadris. We need you. Underrated. It's like one of the most OP powers out there. I feel like it's very basic though, right? I don't know, like maybe I could transmute something into something else that I might need, or I can just generate $1 bajillion and be rich forever, or I can shrink things to tiny size so I can carry them around with me easier, you know, anything but basic. It's not commonly chosen one though. I guess so. I don't like heights, so I don't like the idea of flying myself. I do enough of that in my dreams, I think. I try to fly, and I'm like, ah! My most common dreams are like, especially when I was learning to drive, we have like a lot of highway ramps here. And then I would be driving on a ramp, and I would just drive straight off it. And it's like, why? Why? Now I can't drive on ramps because of my stupid dreams, because I keep dreaming I'm going to drive off them. I'm so tired of flying from the return trip from Hawaii back in May. Flying is tiring. You're like all cramped and you can't sleep. You can't really do anything and everything's boring. Well, you can do things, I guess. It's not too bad. I prefer car trips over flying. Car trips are slower. Flying would lessen our death-defying battles on rickety bridges over ravines. That is true. It would take the excitement out of that. I was awake for 32 hours from that. That sounds horrible. I hope you knocked out and had a good long sleep after. Okay, how do I get to the next question? Is it this one? Ha! Why would you give us this much power? To ask me questions? I don't know. Because I trust you guys? All the questions I got were very nice. They weren't weird questions. This is not a challenge. Do not go put weird questions. Hey. Do not put weird questions in my marshmallow. I think I will keep it open. I think it's fun. Maybe. We'll see how this goes. Or I'll just hide away the URL forever. We'll see. It's like it seemed fun. I had one long sleep and then my sleep patterns were ruined for the rest of summer. Oh, that sounds horrible. unless I don't know. I run more of a night owl, which kind of sucks for work. But like when my friends were more on the Asia side, running night owl was kind of nice because then I'd just be up when it was their afternoon and I could chat them more. I tried this whole behaving thing. I think you did all right. Except for maybe one question. It was horrible, yeah? Yeah, it kind of depends. A lot of my friends turn into morning people because of work, but I'm not a morning person, so hanging out with them kind of sucks right now. I'm like, don't make me get up out of bed before 10, please. 10's not even that early. Sleep schedules are a myth. They are. Anyways, I gave you guys power because I trusted you. But I can take it away. I can give you guys more power. I just haven't set up anything. What's your favorite manga? I got a few of these, and I think I didn't sort through them, and I threw them all in here. Whoops. It's kind of hard. Manga and anime, my favorites might be different. One of my favorite mangas is probably Katekyo Hitman Reborn, just because it was like the manga that I got into that helped me find kind of like a fandom community thing, and it's one of the reasons I got to meet Salix a long time ago. I feel like going back to it, if I was to reread it, it probably isn't as good as I thought it was, but I got really into it. But in terms of like currently, let's see. Maybe I need to pull up my MAL because I'm always struck by what recent manga syndrome. What is it? Let's look at. Okay, maybe don't look at completed. Just look at all. Some of these I rated high just because the art was nice. Some of these I don't even remember what they are about anymore. I have a lot of 7s. But like, I don't know. I think Free Run would be a top anime versus a top manga just because it was done very well. I think it benefits more from being an anime. I really like Windbreaker right now, but I think it's too early to say whether it's one of my... Well, manga-wise, I think it's one of my current favorites. What else am I really into reading? When I read manga, I tend to, if someone recommends me a manga and I start it, I always just keep reading it until I finish it. Like, I will stay up all night until I finish it, and it's really bad. Which is why I try not to pick up that many anymore, because I just won't stop. Come 4 a.m. and I'm still reading the manga. But, like, a lot of manga have ended recently that I liked or were interested in, and they just didn't end well. It's kind of upsetting. I should reread Black Cat. What's Black Cat? Big mood? I'm a mood. I really like Toilet Bound Hanako-kun too, though. I'm collecting the manga of that one. But I do think that the arcs are really long, and since I'm reading it monthly, it's kind of hard and annoying to read. Oh, but right now, I'm reading this one called Kagurabachi. It's kind of simple shonen. You know, some boy lost his father and wants to get revenge and is doing this thing where he's trying to find out who did it and go fight while saving the world passively. But it's kind of interesting so far. I don't know. It's still really early. Like, it's not very long. It's still relatively new, so I don't know if it's my favorite. But it's probably one of the ones I'm reading right now. That, Frieren, Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, Windbreaker. And then my favorite's probably just Reborn. That was one of my favorites back in the day. Yeah. What was it? Like, Oshi no Ko ended this week. This week? Last week? And my friends were like, ending sucked! The author sucks! Never can end things well. I think this goes for a lot. I think Attack on Titan didn't end well, and there's the whole Jujutsu and Boku no Hero. Endings are hard. I think they're just hard. And then when it's not good, I just dive into fan fiction. Write my own story. Attack on Titan's ending was doomed from the start, to be honest. Yeah, it kind of was. When you look at it and you say the whole premise is to find out what was in the basement, and that's it. Hiraka's ending is kind of hilarious. I skipped a lot of it And then when people said it was ending, I started reading it again, just the ending part, just because I know there was a lot of not bloat, but kind of bloat. Like I fell off it because everything seemed kind of not like, I don't know. It just felt boring. Felt like writing it and adding to the story just to add to the story versus impact. So I feel that. Yeah. Oh. I'll talk more about anime later. There's some anime that I like that I don't read because I was told not to read. Why did my mocap freeze? Plus, is it because my phone's charging? Plus, don't be like this. Someday, you know, I will be really good at streaming. At this point, I just absorb a lot of popular anime through conversation and osmosis. That's a good way to figure out what is good. Scuff? There's no scuff. I don't know what you're talking about. Next question. Do you like tea? If so, what's your favorite type? I love tea. I love tea. Simple as that. If you ask me coffee or tea, I would say tea. I do appreciate good coffee. Well, I don't understand like the nuances and stuff of coffee that much, and bitter coffee is very bitter to me. But just because coffee tends to have a lot more caffeine, and if I drink it straight as well, it makes me very jittery. Like I can feel it in my heartbeat. Dun, 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 dun. Coffee quality is difficult. Tea is often easier to manage. That is true. That is true. I did have my friend make me, because he's like really into coffee, and I was like hanging out with him. He did make me some coffee, and it was good. But then he was like, "Why are you pouring so much milk into my coffee?" I'm sorry. I just like a lot of milk in my coffee. Though I probably should have I probably should have drank a little bit of it first. He's like, "You're making it a latte in front of my face," while he drinks it like black. I'm like, "I'm sorry." But it was good. I could still taste it. It wasn't like cream or anything. I was just pouring like lactate milk, so it wasn't. So you can still taste the coffee. Come on. If I poured like cream or something, then it's a bit like what? I prefer my teas fruity and herbal. Kyu build that caffeine immunity. Mainline energy drinks until the jittering stops. I don't know about that. I don't know what happened to my immunity. It's strange because in college I could drink like a coffee at midnight, like a near there I had like Dutch Bros. Is what it's called, like a smaller owned coffee chain. And I would drink one of those and be kind of fine. Well, not fine, but you know, as fine as you are cramming for exams. But now if I drink tea past after dinner, I can't sleep. Or I can sleep, but I'm like restless, so it's weird. If I have coffee with what's brewed at home, it's gonna be 2/3 milk with honey. I mean, sometimes I hear like, oh, if you grind the beans and stuff like that, it's less potent. Blah 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 blah. Gotta be 2/3 milk. Glad we're all on the same page here. Ah, yes. People that won't judge me for my milk. Back to the question though, what kind of tea? If it's black tea, I have to have it with milk. I don't really have black tea that often though. I do really like getting milk tea. Black tea, if it's black tea with milk. Earl Grey tea is good to me as well, but I like a lot of them like to have that lavender. I don't tend to like it because it tends to have a strong, overpowering flavor sometimes. But I tend to default to more of a green tea. People say oolong is not a green or a black tea, and that confuses me, so yeah. But I tend to default green teas and oolong. Out of green teas, I'd say Let me see. I like jasmine tea. I guess that's floral, even though I don't tend to like floral. I like genmaicha tea, which is like a rice tea. Oh, the other rice grainy tea, I guess, is barley. I tend to like that because that's the no caffeine, and that's kind of refreshing in this summer. Hojicha is another type of roasted tea that I tend to really like. Sencha is another. These are all like Japanese teas. The only Chinese tea I know is like. No, that's not true. Oolong and like there's like high mountain tea. I think that might be a oolong tea though. Asian teas, I guess I default to. Maybe. No, I had a latte that was much less milk and no sweetener in Kona. That was some good coffee. Oh, I've had Kona coffee before when I visited Hawaii. It's really good. But it tends to have a stronger flavor profile that's not just bitter. I have milk tea most mornings. I make tea most mornings when I work from home. I need that caffeine. I don't really feel caffeine right away though, so it's kind of... I'll feel it right before bed. Milk and sugar for black tea. I was gonna do like a tea party thingy, like when you go out and you do the high tea, but I had a conflict once, and then I didn't get to do it, so I'm forever sad. But I want to do like a tea tasting. I'm trying to find places that do like tea tasting because I don't want to make a bunch of teas and taste them all. And it feels like a waste to me, but like if the place has them. I heard some places have them here. I need to find them. I miss oolong. Makes good milk tea, so it's certainly not a green tea. Yeah, I do like oolong. Oolong can get pretty pricey though. Somehow, I don't really understand it. I mean, I understand if it's matcha. I like matcha too, because different grades of matcha get more or less bitter. But oolong, I don't really get. Maybe it's because my family buys like these huge green tins that it costs so expensive. But like, I don't remember how many ounces it is, but it's huge. It's like maybe a quart size box container-ish. Maybe. Don't trust me with estimations, but it was like 50 to 100 maybe, depending on what grade or type. I was like, what? I'm not buying that, but I'll take some. I had some nice green tea today, actually. Oh yeah, rice tea is good. Pu'er is really pretty good tea. Okay, I've had pu'er tea. Is that how you say it? I have no idea. But I can't exactly point the flavor out yet. Does that make sense? Like, I've had it before and I've liked it, but I don't. If I close my eyes and have it, I can't tell you that's the tea. Yeah, but it's good. I like tea. I tend to default away from like fruity teas, though. Well, that's not true. My friend brought me back like a mango oolong tea from Taiwan, actually, and so the tea leaves, it had like tea leaves, and then it had dried mango bits in it, and the mango gave it a really nice, refreshing flavor to the oolong. It was really interesting. Maybe I just hate fruit teas that have a strong, like it overpowers the tea. So I tend to not like lavender. There's another one I don't like. Rose. It's rose. I don't like rose. They always do rose milk tea here, and I don't like rose. My friends keep ordering it, and I'm like, I want to try your drink, but I don't want to try this drink. Can you order something else? Just kidding. I don't tell my friends that. But you know when you're like close to your friends and you're like, hey, can we all order different drinks and try each other? They get like something you don't like, and I'm like, no. I had a pretty good pear white tea. I've heard of white teas. I don't know what they taste like either. Pear sounds good in tea though. I think most herbal fruit teas are too tangy for me, but like a blueberry green tea or a mango green tea is good. Yeah, I think it depends on the fruit. I also don't like sakura flavored things. I think it's too strong of a floral. Yes, pear white tea. Now I gotta find some pear white tea. I'm the type of person that has a tea collection. So like, I collect tea. And I have too many tea leaves and they take forever to use. I need more. I need more teas. I like teas. Can you make us tea? Is it like fancy tea? I just boil hot water and then pour it on tea and then try not to over steep it. I do know that certain green teas you shouldn't put boiling water because it does make the tea leaves like burn, so it roasts them too much. So if I have like a lighter green tea, I try to let the water cool down because I don't have a thermometer one with the temperature. If I ever do a desk stream again, I can point at my cup. You can have that tea. I want to do a desk stream again sometime, maybe at the holidays, where I can set it up and not have to put it away right away. And not whack my hand on it. Next question. Is this a question? It is now? Yeah, sure, move on. I thought it'd be funny to keep all the silly questions. I also didn't... I don't think they were still in order. Mizu, why? Yes, it is a question. And, I didn't shuffle them, but I don't remember the order. Can you guess who this is? Based on Discord, it is probably either Coleslaw or Cadrus. Would be my guess. Because it came right after we were talking about if I could tell who wrote what question. It's not you? Coleslaw is not you? Technically, it could be any of the Q-dachis, because then you guys could just be like, hey, I read chat and I thought it'd be funny if I sent in a question like this, teehee. Teehee? Oh, is it you? None of these questions tell me who they are, because it's completely anonymous. It's all your teehee people. The fun of being anonymous, huh? Oh, you all. So funny. You're all so funny. I'm sure you're funny. Okay. Question. When are you gonna play Elden Ring? When did I say I was gonna play Elden Ring? Huh? 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 I don't own... Do I own Elden Ring? Hold on. It'd be really funny if I do. Steam family, what do I have? Search bar. I do. Wait, where is it? Okay, I don't own it personally, but apparently someone in my Steam family has it. I don't know who has it. It doesn't tell me which person. If I search for it properly, it probably tell me. I guess I have access to Elden Ring. Who wants me to play Elden Ring? And why? Why? I've never played any of the Souls-likes. That's not true. I play Hollow Knight, but I guess that's a fake Souls-like. I would like to play Elden Ring. Suffering is funny. Okay, I've watched most of Dark Souls. I can't really say I understand the lore of it, but I watched a good portion of it. I watched a bit of Elden Ring. I just know it looks like suffering. Elden Ring is a big time sink though. I'd rather see Q finish something that has been started. I'm working on it. I think I'm almost done in Ori. Elden Ring is easier than Dark Souls. Isn't it bigger than Dark Souls? Maybe if I actually do stream goals again sometime for some other reason, maybe if you guys actually want to see it, I'll stick Elden Ring on it, but we know I'm very bad at doing the goals. Maybe that'll be better. Maybe it'll be better by then. Maybe I'll finish goals. I know I still have like 1 or 2 more. Maybe after Thanksgiving time, I'll organize the GTFO stream. And then I need to ask Salix when she's free. I know she's busy with Irium stuff right now. That's an impossible task. Hey! That's true. I don't think I've finished many games on stream. I'm doing like one Bloodborne session a month lately. I don't know. Elden Ring feels like a game where your gameplay is kind of realistic / bulky because of weight and stuff like that. So it's kind of hard. Like, I don't see myself playing it. I like being mobile. This doesn't make sense. I don't make sense. Unless bets are involved. I guess that's true. I finished Pokemon. I guess that's true. You want to bet in December? I don't think it's a game for you, really. Yeah, I don't think so. So I don't think I'm gonna play it. Sorry to whoever submitted the question, but I do have access to it if someone ever wanted to see me try it for like a day, a stream. But based on watching it, watching it's just okay to me, so I don't even know if I'm enjoying playing it. But I guess Elden Ring has co-op, right? We'll see. I think there are other games I'd rather stream and play. Next question. What's your favorite RPG series / game? Oh, this is hard. This is really hard. RPG... yeah. It's funny because I would default like Pokemon. But I don't even like Pokemon games recently, so like... not Pokemon? I don't know. I'd be surprised if it's not Pokemon. I think Pokemon is a very easy pick. But it is true that I don't enjoy recent Pokemon games. I do enjoy Pokemon as a concept. Trying to think of like RPGs. I really like Bravely Default 1 on the 3DS as well. I haven't played 2 yet, but at that time when I played it, it was 3DS, right? DS? 3DS? DS? I think whatever. I think it was 3DS. Like, that sort of gameplay was pretty revolutionary to me at the time. The fact that you could speed up combat and like set it so that it auto saves your moveset that you want to play so that you can grind easier. Or just turn off grinding completely. I think I need to play a Leaf Green randomizer specifically. Why Leaf Green? I played Fire Red. Fight. Other than Bravely Default, I want to play Octopath Traveler 2, which was built on like the Bravely Default kind of thing. Just because one was fun, but I didn't like the story because it was disconnected. Oh my god, I thought of an RPG and then it just fell out of my head. Persona. I don't know if Persona is considered an RPG though, but it's one of my favorites. I just like Gen 3 Kanto. Ah, I do like I started playing from Gen 3 on, so bias for me maybe. Have I played a Tales game? No, I have not. No, that's not. That's a lie. That's a lie. I played one. I played the Wii one. Symphonia? But I literally don't remember anything about it, which is really weird to me. Persona is 100% RPG. It's an RPG. You just gotta finish Royal so we can chat about it. If you don't talk to me about third semester, we can talk about it. Yeah, I need to get back into Persona. I have a list of games I've been streaming I need to finish. I'm at least good about keeping up with that. I had a goal at the beginning of the year for Royal to be one of the games I finished streaming. this year, and then I am on Madarame, and I don't think that's gonna happen. This year has been a wild year, and I think I jinx myself every time I say it's gonna calm down soon, and then it doesn't. So, you know, I'm just gonna do my best. I do want to make progress in the game before the end of the year. So it's like particularly a dungeon crawler with visual novel laid over it. I do like mystery dungeon games. Like I really like the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon series, and then I really like Persona Q. I haven't really tried Etrian Odyssey that it's based off of, but I want to try it. I picked it up before the eShop closed, so we should ground you from crunching grass until you finish it. It will take me forever. I really want to play Etrian Odyssey. They also, I think, remade it and put it on Steam, right? I've been eyeing that collection too, just because I liked it. Well, I liked what came out of it, so who knows if I actually like EO, but I've heard good things about it. Yeah, there's a whole collection of the 3DS remakes there. Yeah. It looks nice. I want to try it too. We should have a trying it out party. But I want to play the original DS ones. Oh. Either find ROMs or cry. Or good luck finding ROMs. I didn't say anything. It makes me so sad that the original DS ones, like, you can't... Like, I never owned the actual black and white games, so when I was trying to find people selling them and picking them up, why? Why do you cost $100-something in America? Why? Who? Why? Just why? So actually, for some of them, I ended up picking up the Japanese version. I was like, oh, Pokemon's made for kids anyways. And I want to learn Japanese anyways. And I want the game at not a bajillion dollars. So let's like pick up a used Japanese copy. And if if I get it from one of those retro game stores while I'm in Japan or something, Japan usually is notorious for keeping very good care of their stuff, so there's less chance of it being broken. And so now I just own multiple copies of Pokemon Japanese that I haven't played, and I don't know, maybe that'd be a fun stream or something to try to play it and read it. I'm getting a bit better at reading, but I can't read kanji. I don't know if that'd be fun. I'm just a weeb. Maybe it's just me. I regret selling my DS Pokemon games during one of my moves. I sold my Sapphire and my Fire Red, and I sold them for like $20 at the time because I didn't know. And now I'm just sad. Why did I do that? I wanted money to buy a 3DS. College me was dumb. The retro gaming market has been shambles for years now. Yeah, and I wish like Nintendo and them were better about letting us port or do something to make it better, but well, at least the Switch 2 is supposed to be backwards compatible. I guess that's a thing. And then I guess their Nintendo Online does let you play some of the older games, so I guess there's that. Pain. Yes or yes? Well, I can say no now, but that's not one of the answers, so yes. Yes. You guys are silly. Is this the last question? Oh yeah, these are definitely not in order. It is not the last question. We're just getting started. I think these are saved in reverse order. This is not the last question. I don't even remember what the first question is. Backwards compatible until Nintendo decides it doesn't want to sell Switch 1 games on Switch 2. I hope Nintendo retains its family friendliness But I know that Nintendo is a company that needs to make money still. But then I look at PlayStation, like over there, and I'm like, PlayStation, why is the PS5 Pro like $700? And I'm like, Nintendo wouldn't, right? Nintendo wouldn't, right? Family friendly does not equal consumer friendly. That is true. But I just remember that, like, it's hard, I guess. Definitely not that much. It's hard, because I remember Reggie saying, and I mean, you can take all the words with a grain of salt. Oh, who knows how much we can believe him. But he was saying that as, like, NOA's representative, he was arguing for the DS to be at a cheaper price point so that'd be more affordable for the American consumer audience at the time. So, and I think sometimes he argued that and he won, and sometimes he lost. And so I think it just comes from like the time period and who's leading. Have you seen the price of Joy-Con, girl? Yeah, and they drift, and I've sent mine over like how many times. And now my Pro Controller drifts. People have spent so much on Joy-Cons, they could have bought more consoles and games. Okay, but like, people have spent so much on Joy-Cons, but they also, like, Japan had that 2DS that had the faceplates, or like the limited editions, and how many times have people bought those? Like the collectors, those people own like 5 to 10 of those. Like, at least Joy-Con, okay, my argument for the Joy-Con is at least they could have made it more durable so they don't drift if you buy just a Switch. But in the end, you only need like 2 sets of Joy-Cons to be able to play with everybody. So at least there's that. But then they drift really easily, so you gotta keep repairing or buying them anyway. So it's like, and then the PlayStation controller, the DualShock Sense Shock, isn't that also like $100 for the new one or something? I don't know. The game industry is kind of, it's hard, I think. Like, if you have a AAA game you spent over 5 years making, can you justify the now $70 to $80 price range for it? Yes or no? Will you still make a profit? Are employees properly compensated? I don't know. It's hard. I think everything just revolves around money. It's depressing. And the economy wasn't even a shit back then? Yeah. 2 sets of working Joy-Cons. That is true. Keep them fragile was absolutely a choice. Yeah, they could have... When the lawsuit for it came out, they should have just made them better. I think that was a flaw. Or like... That's a negative towards them. The problem isn't just Nintendo, it's a reality, but it's not Nintendo pushing back against the greed anymore. I think, yeah, people have said that since Iwata passed, as much as people don't want to admit it, Nintendo has fallen toward the stakeholders a bit more than not. And I think people are just greedy, and I think that's really upsetting that people would choose to pick money over people/community. But then you look at like Tupperware and Tupperware had to file bankruptcy and is basically punished for making a good product that people won't buy more of. So then what do you do? Right? I don't know what's the solution to anything. In the end, I think we just are a money-focused society, and it's too money-focused, and I think no matter what we do, it's just gonna be like that. Like, sustainable and nice to the people is not nice to the world ecosystem. So I don't know. It's obvious I can't run a company with my sort of ideals, then everyone would just be poor. Well, or I would be poor and the company would be poor, but the people will be compensated because I want people to get what they're worth. I words. With how much product they push, it's easy to be cheap and just deal with a few detractors. It's such a household name, they don't really have to worry about branding it much. I mean, look at how Pokemon's been. Yeah, and I really hope that next year Pokemon decides to actually break free from it and go back to it, because a lot of their older base is angry. But that's the problem with brands that are huge names, right? They rely on past reputation, that they don't improve or do better and take advantage of it and build greed. So I keep looking at myself, and it's in a certain angle I tilt my head, the glasses like cover the shine in my eyes, that looks like I'm like glaring. And it's distracting me. We've had time to cook for once without Nintendo forcing out a full new game this year. That is true. So I am hopeful. And I'm also glad they didn't give us a trash Gen 5 remake, because Gen 5 is my favorite. Okay, enough deep talk for now. Let's see. Just a year. Well, double their development time, so who knows? What are some of your favorite places you visited? Ooh. I haven't visited many places. I'm like that type of person that, as I was growing up, my family kind of just brought me around on their trips. So then only once I graduated college and was able to go on trips on my own, that I can explore places more to my own interests. It's not that I don't have places that I didn't enjoy going to see, but favorite. But the other problem is if long-running series change too much, the old fan base calls it out. Yeah. And also there's the fact that, like, for example, Pokemon is now an older base and they still want to target the younger base, but how do you cater to both sides? Because one will make it too easy and one will make it too hard. I'm hopeful for a next spin-off Pokemon game. Legend Arceus was nice, but could use more cooking. God, they better not treat Gen 5 remake like they did Gen 4. Yeah, I know, right? I agree with all those things. I think they learned the lesson not to farm out the remakes. I hope so. Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl's problem was that it was outsourced and nothing was built on it, not even Megas. It didn't even have, like, they should have done it on Platinum. They should have given us Battle Frontier. Why didn't they give us anything Battle Frontier, the most iconic thing about Gen 4, in my opinion. My favorite visitation place will always be the people I see there. I only really want to go places where people I adore reside. That is fair. I did really enjoy visiting Salix. That trip will always hold a special place in my heart, meeting Salix for the first time. As awkward as I am in person. Introvert Q. Which is funny because I'm introverted, but I did the Hikikomori thing and I didn't score very high. But Q, 2 games double the profit. You're not wrong. But they should have just remade Diamond and Pearl and put Battle Frontier on both of them. Exactly. Oras had Emerald stuff. There was a lot of potential, but they released like 3 core games in a year. Yeah, they did. I never played Emerald, but I heard it did do a lot of better things. Q doing Platinum when you not having 2 games, you guys. Hikiko scoring. My score was like 72, so I was not Hikikomori qualified. But I think it's because a lot of the questions were like, oh, do you trust being able to talk to people about something, blah, 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 blah. And the thing is, like, I'm the type of person that has a social battery, but with very specific people in my life, like, that battery does not drain, and it, like, recharges the battery, and I, like, trust them with a lot of things. And so, if it's with them, then I do not hikikomori. But if you put me, like, in a party, I'm gonna hide in the corner. I'm gonna find my 2 friends that I know and then just hide in the corner. I don't public setting very well. I think I gotten better at it, but in general, I just don't like being the center of attention. Adored people taking our drain? Yes. People that you can hang out with without energy drain, they are the best type of people. Okay, back to the question. I would say Japan though. Maybe kind of biased, but but I'm going back to Japan in a bit, not in a bit, in a few months or so. And I don't know, there's just a lot to see, and I think it's because I like a lot of my interests align with there. Like for Pokemon, I could go see Pokemon centers. For anime, they always have collabs, and there's always nice sights to see, and I always liked more like Asian culture-y thingies. So like that's one of my favorite places I've visited. Like, I don't know. I just probably, and even just looking at like the temples and shrines there, I just had a good time when I wasn't sick, because I got sick because it was cold and rainy, and I was not wearing a nice thick jacket. Yeah. But like visiting places with just good company in general, I think those usually end up just being most of my favorite places I visited. Like last year I went to Universal Studio in LA with some close coworkers. And I haven't been since I was a kid, and we were doing like the tour and stuff like that. I wouldn't go again just because like amusement parks and that sort of thing is not my vibe. But visiting there, it was a lot of fun, that trip. I think it's all like people and vibes, right? That's what it's all about. My mouse is dying? Why are you telling me my mouse is dying? Hey, we can hang out in the backyard and complain about Pokemon as we pretend to smoke the white chalk. Yes, I love talking fandom, Pokemon, anime, manga, things, just like casually. No need to argue. People that argue on the internet all the time, no need for that. We're just vibing, just sharing opinions. We accept opinions. Lucky Q. Yeah. Maybe I'll share some adventures. I got a little shell burp, like the mini one from Salix. Maybe I'll bring him around. Maybe he'll be a mini me. Honestly, it took me 30 years to realize I was extroverted because I have social anxiety and I'm picky about people. Well, I think introvert, extrovert, and all that sort of thing is just like stupid buckets. Not stupid. Buckets can be helpful to categorize people, but like people used to call me extroverted because I'm always like loud and playful and like enjoy myself with people. But it's always because when they see me, I'm like with them. You know, when you are with people you're comfortable with, obviously you seem more extroverted. So I'm kind of like ambiverted. But I do enjoy like the time to myself, or like the quiet time, or like time to do things that I want to do. I just can't be with people all day. I want to see the weep spaces, but also the comfy countryside. Yeah. I didn't get time to see the comfy countryside much last time, but this time I think I'm gonna see a little bit of it. Because the people I'm going with this time, they like matcha, so we're gonna go see Uji, and then we're gonna go eat all the matcha. I like matcha. Life's too short to not be picky about people. It is, right. If people don't accept you and you are a good person, then they are wrong. I know that's like an overgeneralization, but yeah. Also, can you go back to the yes or yes question? For what? Why? Why? Why do we want to go back to the yes or yes question? I don't even know how far back that was. This one? Why? Was it you? What was this for? I'm not gonna read this. It means it is evil. Mizu. I already read this question. You should have caught it like right before I read it. Yeah, now I can say no. Alright, let's see. Maybe if you're lucky, the next one will be a Cages why. If the next one is a blank or blank question, I'm gonna be in trouble. What's your favorite game that you can play repeatedly? Oh, this is hard. I don't play many games repeatedly anymore. Just because of time and that there's always more games to play. As a kid, though, I played Sapphire like 5 times? I think. But I think that's also partially because as a kid, you only have so many games to play. So then when I was playing Sapphire, I just beat the game with each type of starter. Because what else are you going to do? You only have one game. I don't know. I don't want to pick a gacha game because I feel like that's not fair. Maybe. Because it's like a service game, so they encourage you to keep playing it repeatedly. But I guess right now I am playing Arknights and Wuthering Waves a lot. And those are the games that I tend to pick up daily. My favorite game... If there's a game that I would want to play again... Like if I had all the time in the world... Maybe I want to play Pokemon Gen 5. I miss it. I miss some Pokemon games. Maybe I'd pick Pokemon. Maybe Pokemon. Partially because of nostalgia. Let me look at my desktop. Huh, yeah, I don't know. Though I guess Battle Block Theater was a game I beat 3 times with 3 different people. Battle Block Theater is like a silly two-player co-op game where you kind of just go from one end to the other end of the stage while collecting gems along the way. Battle Block is so good. It is so good. And like whether I played it with friend A, B, or C, it's a different experience each time. Their recent games are not as fun, I feel like. I almost want to say like Phoenix Wright or Danganronpa, except I'm really bad at replaying them because for whatever reason they scare me because they have dead bodies. I mean, not just because they have dead bodies, it's just because like murder and mystery and all that stuff. So then when I play them, I can't sleep. Ugh. Forever holding on to my head that is just tiny. For me, it's Dragon Age. I played that whole series numerous times. I don't really have a game I've played many times. Like, I don't have a comfort game that I would default to when I can't decide what game to play, I think. Because I can't think of one. Like, if I'm feeling cozy, I guess nowadays maybe I'd pick up Stardew. Maybe. Or I'd pick up, like, Core Keeper. Wait. Do I still have... I used to keep a list of my favorite games. Do I still have it? Games I like. I wrote a bunch of games, but I don't really think these are games I'd replay. I'm replaying the Dragon Age series right now. I guess for a while it was Animal Crossing. Happy you've been liking Core Keeper Go? Yeah! I missed the Halloween event, so I had to change the seasonal so that's Halloween, and now I'm collecting Halloween things. Tomorrow I'm playing with some work friends who wanted to start up a Core Keeper server. Except they want to start from beginning, so now I gotta start with stupid copper again. And it's fine. I'm playing with new people, so therefore it's cheating, I guess. If I come with all my not copper things. But yeah, I guess it's Pokemon. It's probably a series I played the most repeatedly. Good old Copper. Yeah. My list, my old super duper old list is like Persona 4, Persona Q, Phoenix Wright, Ghost Trick, VLR, Undertale. I did not play I played Undertale like twice. The World Ends With You, Bravely Default. Nothing beats finding the musket and being God for a bit. I just threw fireballs everywhere and summoned things. That was my vibe in Core Keeper. I still want to do like a Core Keeper day collab. I should do the GTFO first. Ghost Trick mentioned. Ghost Trick's so good. I didn't replay it yet, but I wanted to replay it, and I have it for Switch because I want to support the Ghost Trick because they do good work. But I am currently playing Rain Code by the Danganronpa creators. And I don't know how I feel about the RPG type arguments versus the Danganronpa type arguments. I feel like the Danganronpa courts work better, in my opinion. But I'm not even halfway through the game, so we'll see. What's your favorite anime? Oh man. In terms of like animation wise, I'd say Demon Slayer is I really liked watching Demon Slayer. Most of it. Well, I say most of it because the later seasons got really dragged along, so it got really tiring to watch. Goes back to my mouth. Free Ren though, that we all watched together like last year. Free Ren's one of my favorites for sure. Overall, really good. Blessed Free Ren. I've been on a shoujo romance kind of kick right now though. And what was it? Like Pseudo Harem, A Sign of Affection, and Blue Box. Those three are really good. Blue Box is like a current running one, and it's like it follows a high schooler who's trying to go into badminton nationals, but he really likes this girl who's on the basketball team that's older, and so it kind of follows that. And I think it is like high school. Also, there's like some drama, some like triangles and stuff, but like it's animated really well, and I think it's very like they feel human. I think those three had Pseudo Harem is just silly and wholesome, but the other two I feel like they feel very human, like they feel very considerate toward each other while still having their own concerns and conflicts. Free Ren is peak. Salix to watch the first episode. She immediately had to watch the second before we ended. Make Salix watch more anime. I know it's hard to find time to watch anime, but Free Ren is really good. I think people don't know what it's about when they first watch it. So those three are like my favorite shoujo right now. I had one more. Oh my god, I blanked out, brain. Oh, Link Click. Season 1 of Link Click is one of my favorites. I don't really know if I agree with season 2, seeing as they changed the direction of it, and it kind of shows in the writing after watching it. But well, I guess we'll see how season 3 goes. How quickly has Kyu forgotten about Link Click? I think it's just that season 2 was not the same type of genre as season 1, so I think it's hard. Oh, I don't know. Season 3 might be more of that sort of mystery thing that instead of what season 1 was. What I wouldn't give for actual romance and not children that don't one sec. Not children that don't know how to communicate. I can't stand those type of romance. We watched season 2, right? We did watch it. It was like the one where they keep getting a step ahead of the police, and as if they knew what was gonna happen. Season 1 is pretty different. It almost feels like an intro for what they really wanted to do. People were saying something like they couldn't do what they actually wanted to do, which was just a continuation of season 1 while trying to figure out who quote unquote Red Eyes was, because in China you can't let the bad guy continuously get away with things or something like that. And so that, along with the surprise reception of it doing really well, they rewrote it. So I don't really know. Speaking of season 2 Mob Psycho, oh yeah, we gotta watch Mob Psycho. Add it to the list of things Kyu still needs to do. My ever-growing list. Ugh. I also really like Jellyfish. Jellyfish. Don't. Oh my god, where? Oh my god. Internet, please. Jellyfish can't swim in the night. That one was really good. I wish it probably needed another episode or two to have a better ending, but it was really good. I also like Rascal doesn't. What was the name of it? What was the first one? Well, the Bunny Girl Senpai series. I think Rascal does not. Dream of a Dreaming Girl was the second one. Rascal does not dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. It's a pretty good series. I don't know how to describe it other than it's not just about bunny girls. So it's kind of weird. But it's good. I don't know how else to describe it. Mochi the Rock was really good. If you want a simple slice of life more one. Movie wise. Hydrate. Yes. Oh. A not very well-known one, Stretch. Well, two of them actually. Summertime Rendering is a good mystery one if you like mystery. I won't say too much about it because it's all about the mystery, but it does have like a mix of timey-wimey thingies and a mix of romance. But I would say it is probably the most well-rounded mystery I've watched in a while. And I watched it 3 times because I was showing it to like different groups of people, and I must say by the 3rd watch it was kind of a drag, but the second one was like eye-opening because then you know what's gonna happen and you know the little things that they're like setting up for later. A Place That's Further Than the Universe, I've watched that. It is really good. I remember watching it in college and it it just being really emotional for me at the time. I don't know, it was just really touching. Cause it's just like people wanting to achieve kind of impossible goals but still working their best to achieve them, and then they achieve them. The other one that's kind of uncommon that I want to call out is 86. It's pretty dystopian. And it has like kind of like discrimination elements, I guess is what you can call it as. So it's kind of like, and it's about war and conflict and stuff like that. So it's kind of depressing. But I don't know how to describe it. It's just realistic, I guess. And you really care for the characters. Like, I think if you have some time, I would say check out 86. I think it's quite underrated just because the setup for the world and stuff takes a while, because you need to know what you're getting into, I think. But I think once you get past that, it's worthwhile. I don't know, I have a long list of anime that I feel like favorite anime is hard because you'd recommend different ones for different genres. Like I like Hyoka, but is Hyoka for everyone? No. But I guess that's why anime is so nice, because there's so many different types of ones. I remember watching one and thinking it was like a place further than the universe, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, Haikyuu. Haikyuu, not answering my question to myself, but Haikyuu is also another really good anime. I wish it got the seasons that it deserved. Instead of movies, everything. Okay, moving on. What is your favorite sport, if any? I don't play many sports. For a while, when I was younger, I had a basketball phase. But I'm not very good at basketball. I did tryouts and stuff, and then I didn't make it. I really like playing badminton though. Like in college, I used to go to the badminton courts and play with my friends. I actually like a bit of golf and tennis. I've tried tennis. I either lob it way too hard and it just flies all the way over the court, or I lob it too soft and then it doesn't go over the net and you run way too much. But probably badminton and basketball. If we're talking about sports that I do. It feels weird not to call it my favorite sport, even though I've done it for so long. But I have done karate since I was young. And for a few years I did do Tai Chi too. I wouldn't call it a favorite sport, but I guess there's a reason why I've stuck with it for so long. I did hip hop for a little bit too, but I'm not very good at it, but it was fun. I enjoy teaching karate though, I guess I keep going to it for more of the community than anything though. Little known facts about Kyu. Kyu does karate. But don't expect me to protect you from anything. Because despite doing karate for so long, I have like no reaction time. I like will not react in time. Sadly. Whatever. It's okay, I do it for fun. Time to challenge Q to a fight. I think I would lose. I think I will lose immediately. Q won't protect me from the bumps in Cali when I visit. I mean, I could try. But I think you would have better luck standing up to them than I would. I don't think they'd run away from me. Best Pokemon generation. Oh. This is hard. I've played from Gen 3 up. That being said, I did not play Gen 6. And I've only played remakes for Gen 1 and Gen 2. So Gen 3, like, Sapphire is very special to me because it's literally the first game I played, so it's like... And I'm playing, like, Alpha Sapphire. I don't know. It was really funny at the time that I played it. Like, I don't remember the original having Steven Sohn come off so weirdly. Like, I don't know. Steven was just like... Maybe as a kid I didn't really notice it. But like... He'd be like, save the world with me. I won't help you get there. Go find it yourself. And then you'd be like, I am like 10 in game. What the fuck? It was just so funny. When I was playing Alpha Sapphire. The slow lead up until she says 5 like she said a half an hour ago. You're not wrong. But I think because 5 is also the most story, so to speak. Like, I cared so much for the characters of 5. I think 3 for nostalgia, but 5 is my favorite. Yeah. If you ask me which one had better Pokemon overall, though, I'd probably say 3. Probably. Gen 3 was very nice for me. It's the only game I 100% completed with a friend. You mean Pokedex? Dang. It was very hard to do so back then. I'm impressed. I didn't own a link cable, so I couldn't do anything. Ugh. I don't know if I can read this. Who said this? Who said this? You know that the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV has a free trial and includes the entirety of Realm Reborn and award-winning Heavensward expansion and Stormblood up to level 20 with no restrictions on playtime. Who said this? Back when we didn't have PCs with unlimited technology. That's true. And Mizu are cagers. I can see that. I'm gonna put my bet on Mizu. Yes, I did know. And yes, I do know this meme. And yes, I do want to play it someday. And I know you guys have been asking. You guys are silly. Silly. I will take credit for it. Is it really you? I know that there's a normal sounding one that I used to get sent. That was a really, really long hoppy pasta. Yeah. Dang it. I'm not gonna get any of these guesses right of who wrote what. Yes, I did know, Cadrus. Thank you for informing me and reminding me again with this ad. If you became a Pokemon, which one would it be besides your favorite? Dang it. My favorite is Mimikyu. So a lot of people gave me Pikachu things. I've moved away from it when Mimikyu came out. So besides my favorite... Let me turn around. There's quite a few Pokemon on my bed. If I'm not thinking too hard about it, I would probably say... maybe like an Eevee. But I think it would be really funny to be Morpeko. Because I am the type that gets hangry when hungry, so I think it'd just be really funny. Not just because it's another of the Pikachu-like clones that I tend to be drawn to. I think it'd just be really funny. I mean, I could pull up a Pokemon list, but that just off the top of my head, probably like Morpeko or Eevee. Because I do like the evolutions in general. I wrote a Pokemon team of like my favorite Pokemon at some point. But I feel like my favorite Pokemon and like Pokemon I'd become are a bit different. Next. Any big plans / hope for the future? Are we talking like as Q? I will read it as Q. I don't really know about like big plans. I think I just hope for stability. Like being able to like hit my mic. As Q, yes. Oh, it's your question. Being able to have more normal streams because I do enjoy streaming. But the thing that I currently struggle with is having evenings free enough to stream, I guess? Because a lot of like me time or like chores time or like doing stuff for myself time is also like in the evening. So I struggle a bit with like balancing all of that. So I guess that's where... That doesn't sound like take over the world. I didn't get there yet. If we want like realistic, then it'd just be like stability. And then being able to comfortably do more regular karaoke or sing-along streams. Sing-along streams because I'm very bad at remembering lyrics or following melodies without any melody in the background music. I'd like Q to be able to fund herself. If that makes sense, I guess. Like, there are things I want to achieve and commissions I want to get and do and stuff like that, but obviously it's going to take some amount of money. And it sucks when you don't exactly break even yet. Luckily, I have like a day job and stuff like that, so I'm not in a place where I can't. But it'd be nice if it could fund itself as a hobby. It would be helpful, especially because that sort of thing does add up over time. In terms of taking over the world, I don't know, it seems scary to take over the world. That's a lot of responsibility and a lot of people and a lot of like... Then I gotta be a leader and I don't really know if I like being a leader. Maybe I can make the world a better place. Cool, sounds like it's time to start rubbing banks to help you. Don't do that. Don't do that. Excuse me. I'd want... Well, step 1 would be finishing the current cover song that I'm working on. I would like to work on more of them in the future. Maybe when I'm not so nervous about it, maybe I'd want to take vocal lessons for a little bit. Maybe. I know that there's something wrong with the way I sing. Not wrong, but I don't sing in a sustainable way. Hi, Golan! This is very rude of you to redeem when I'm answering questions. Hydrate, that's a very important thing. Like if I sing for too long, my throat hurts. And that's not usually, that means you're singing not from your stomach and from more your throat kind of thing. So I want to learn proper technique. I don't know. I'm always torn between like keeping things simple because I don't like making things overly complicated for me because then I tend to not do it anymore. But I do want to do more fun things. Like, I think Mizu or like anyone else who watches Hololive would know what I'm talking about. But like when Gigi did the murder mystery thingy for Birthday, or like when they did the spelling bee earlier this year, and I know that sort of thing needs like also other people and stuff like that. But just that sort of like streaming cool things, doing cool interactive thingies sort of thing, I think it'd be cool to learn how to do that and maybe try it once or twice for special occasions or something like that. I picked Q&A for my birthday this time because it was more a bit lower effort, and I feel like it'd be fun for people still. People who are interested in me, I guess. But I guess my biggest goal is just to continue being cute and continue making things and learning how to make things in general. I guess. Like learn how to draw better, learn how to make videos, maybe. Continue writing. I eventually want to write my own original story. I've dabbled in the idea of making like a Renpy visual novel for fun in the distant future. That sort of thing would be fun. Being published would be fun. Or like, because I made stickers of me, but not with my like own art. Stickers and merch of me that I made myself would be fun. Oh. If you want to talk a big plan, I think it'd be really cool to make my jacket a reality in the future with some tweaks and stuff, because that I would actually wear it, but that would be in like a super far future because I have no idea how to make a jacket, and I don't think I have enough of a following, sadly, that a jacket would be financially viable without costing me just a bunch of money. But I think it'd be fun. But in terms of like short-term goals, I just be cute. Be me. Continue doing more of me. Be more around. Grow my community with people like me. Hopefully. Growing community is kind of scary though. It's kind of scary. Oh, ad. In like 10 seconds. Oh, since an ad's running, I'm gonna go run and grab some more water and stuff like that. BRB. I don't have a BRB. Hold on. BRB. Okay. I don't know where my ad went. Why can't you be on time, ad? Okay, BRB. Whatever. Get water and hydrate and use the bathroom and do the thing, BRB, for like 3 minutes. 3 to 5 minutes. Bleh. Get rid of that. You miss Q, I'm back. Might have been a bit longer than 3 to 5 minutes. Hello. Okay, let's continue. I have tea. I miss missing Q. I could leave again. Okay, let's see. I don't know how many we've gotten through, but we'll continue. Do I have a pet? I do not have a pet currently. In high school, I had a handful of fish. I got really in, like maybe 3. Do I have 3 pets? I have a lot of stuffed animals. Very treasured stuffed animals. I used to have fish. I got really into wanting to keep pet fish, and I did a lot of research to keeping pet fish. So I kept a handful of fish in high school, and I was very diligent about it. And then when I went to college, the fish died. My mom changed the water. Pet fish are a great emergency snack. She did not eat the fish. I like guppies and like neon tetras and stuff like that. And my mom, I kept telling her that you shouldn't change all the water at once because then it'll shock the fish because of the like bacteria and the water temperature and all that stuff. And so you should only change maybe like half. And she's always like, but it's still dirty. You gotta change all the water. And so she changed like 90% of the water once when I was in college, and then the fish all died. And so I don't have fish anymore. But I do want either a cat or bird. I think I'm still leaning more cat, but I do like the idea of a bird. Or I could just be Jaden Animations and have both and have my life very difficult. pros and cons to both, I think. I'm very scared of like stuff that I really treasure becoming destroyed by having a cat. Like cables and stuffed animals and stuff like that. But I think the same thing extends to whether I get a bird or a cat. A bird's very on brand for me, I guess, right, with the branding I ended up doing, but I don't know. I like both. Would I have both as a pet? I don't really know. Chill cats are nice, but the damage they do is a drag. I think if you train your cat well from young, it's like as a kitten, it's easier. But I do know that even no matter like how careful you are, there is still some like degree of damage that they might end up doing. Like my friend's cat accidentally broke their computer monitor. So I think it's just inevitable if you have a pet in general, but just get the parrot, fish, boom, bird, and fish. I do know how to care for fish. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm not currently in a place where I can have a pet on my own right now, so I think it's just a future consideration based on who I live with or where I end up, I guess. The people I want to live with, though, are kind of open to me having a pet, as long as, like, it doesn't go in their room kind of thing. But I would, in that sort of situation, I'd probably foster first, just to make sure that they're, like, compatible with me and compatible with the people I'm living with, and make sure it's a good idea while doing a good cause. Both at once can be bad if they don't buy. Poor bird can be stressed by presence of a predator. Yeah, I think Jade in Animations was talking about that because she got a cat recently. She became a cat person, and she was saying how the birds like have their own room, and obviously the cat's not allowed anywhere near there. So I don't know. I've thought about it a little bit, but I'm kind of thinking more about like roommates and living conditions and stuff like that more than future pet. But I do want a pet. But I know that time is also an important consideration. Like, I can't get a dog because it's a lot of work. Get a horse? Where am I going to put a horse? A horse won't fit in my room. Are there mini horses? This question. Mini horse. A pony? What's your favorite way to prepare and eat cabbage? Now, who asked this question? What? I'm listening. If we're talking like American cabbage, boil it, forget it in the fridge for a month. Actually, American cabbage. Recently, I had the opportunity to make okonomiyaki, which is like cabbage pancake with some pork belly. Japanese, of course. It was really good. It is probably my new favorite way to eat American cabbage. Otherwise, I like okay, if we're talking like Napa cabbage, I really like Napa cabbage in like soup or like hot pot. I think it tastes really good in a hot pot. Always need it in a hot pot. Cabbage is a regular thing that's always in my fridge though. I eat it often. Now I want hot pot. It is the perfect weather for hot pot. It's so cold. But like soup and noodles I always want. Comfort foods for me. I regularly eat cabbage. I want to have a conversation with my coworkers about what type of coleslaw we like. Do we like watery coleslaw or do we like dry coleslaw? Because sometimes coleslaw is made with a lot more sauce. I tend to prefer it a little more saucy. What's that when you eat cabbage often? We got our boys, come arrest this person. I didn't admit to eating anything. Who wrote this question? Most memorable moment in Gen 5 Pokemon. Man, I only played. My greatest flaw is about Gen 5 is that I only played Black 2, White 2 once. And everything else is what I heard from people / fandom / friends. But it just had such an impact on me, and I don't know why. You have to salt the cabbage a little first and let the moisture leave the cabbage before making coleslaw. I never made coleslaw myself, so but I like it. I think the most memorable moment just revolves around like N. Like the betrayal to N in regular Black and White, and then him coming to save you in the sequel games. Because the whole Pokemon are being used by humans sort of ideology and conflict was always very interesting to me, considering how not family friendly, but like how Pokemon is perceived, so that sort of thing was always interesting to me. And so N's ideals were twisted as a kid by his adopted father at the time. So I think N is a character, and just you seeing him and trying to figure out what he wants to do is just very interesting to me. He'd take you on the Ferris wheel would have been funny as a memorable moment, but yeah, I don't know. N mentioned it wasn't about how hot they are. I have the N Nendoroid though. I don't know. If I think about Pokemon characters in general, my first thought isn't who's the hottest one usually. I think because I perceive them as like younger, so it's weird. I don't know. Like I think Kyohei. What's his English name? Oh my god. I don't remember. The Black 2, White 2 male protag, I think he's cute. I think Brendan is cute. Gen 3's protag. And then my Pokemon avatar is modeled after Gen 7's female protag. She's cute. What was her name? I don't remember. Moon? I think she was Moon. No, Moon? She's Moon in the Pokemon Adventures manga. What was she? Canonic. I don't remember. He's an edgy and emo, but tracks for Q, I guess. Okay, name an edgy emo person in Pokemon who you'd think my favorite character would be. And don't say Gary. Who do you think who most tracks for like being my favorite? Gary isn't edgy or emo. He's like a bully. Piers. I mean, I guess he's edgy and emo. Okay, let me pull up Pokemon trainers. Pokemon trainer. Gym leaders. I guess that's Piers. Latian is kind of obtuse, Allie. How'd you know? Wait, how'd you know? Oh my god, help. How'd... Rebellions of Vision Assassin family. How'd you know? I know you, pal. Thanks for knowing me. It made me super angry in Ultra Sun and Moon that they like nerfed his and Lily's arc. I did a Q&A because I thought people don't know me, but I guess people know me really well. I got attached to Hugh, but I didn't really like. I was sympathetic toward him, but I didn't really get attached to him. But I was sympathetic to having him as a rival. But Gladian, man. when I played Moon the first time, I was just like, this poor boy. And then he goes and he like leaves you for months, and I'm like, oh my god, he left me. And I'm like, help, I want him back. And then I think because you're the champion, right? If you play again in like a few months and you do the Elite Four, he eventually comes back to challenge you. God, I was so happy. I was like, he came back! Ah! Help. I know you, pal. I only see you like once a decade, but I pay attention when you grace this. Thank you. I like do second memory, but everyone seems to know my type. The Elite Four Championship defense matches where Kyu touched the game. I think it was a nice change to have. To acknowledge that you were champion and that people were coming to challenge you instead of you constantly challenge a champion for whatever reason, even though you already beat them all up. Yeah, it was Gladian. How'd you know? Maybe I'd have a different answer once we do our Gen 5 thing, Axel. We'll need to beat the game though. Alright, Stevenstone, hand over your money so I can buy more Ultra Balls. He just left me everywhere. You fight the Kecleon and he ditches you. You need to go to Topless and he ditches you. And then you need to go here and then he ditches you. And you're in Fall Over and then he just ditches you. He's like the worst boyfriend. Save the world with me, but I won't tell you where I'm going or how to get there. Get there yourself. Worst boyfriend, but I just found it really hilarious. I just laughed the whole time. I want to play Alpha Sapphire again. Maybe I can because I moved all my Pokemon out of it. Emo I got? What a timing for this question after we talk about my emo boy collection. Do you really think I'm not gonna pick emo? Very important question. I can see that. Fake Q would pick goth. And now I pick emo. Okay, moving on. Unless you have more questions for me about this, I'm moving on. Guys, if a woodchuck could chuck wood, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck? Hey, I did it pretty well. If I say it really fast though, I don't think I could do it. If a woodchuck could chuck wood, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck? I'm really bad at tongue twisters. Mother chucker. If a that was me. You would. All of you would. Wow, my reading is on point today. This is how I should warm up for streams. I should read a tongue twister to myself. And that will tell me how well I will do for the rest of the stream. If you tell me to go faster, I don't think I can. Fast is not my strong suit. Moving on. Favorite sweet. Whoa. This is hard. I tend to default to not like super sweet things nowadays, so like I'll enjoy the occasional candy or chocolate, but I won't default to it. That's not true. I have a sweet tooth still. We totally have the same brain, Cole. I asked that as well. Did you? Maybe we'll find it. I like a lot of Asian sweets, like red bean mochi. There's this type of mochi called warabi mochi that I'm really into lately. It's like really soft, but not like jello-y. And it's usually covered with some sort of powder depending on the flavor you want. Like soybean powder or matcha powder or black sesame powder. I've received a lot of pineapple cakes and those are just okay to me. I could never pick a favorite, I just love so many sweets. I do default to like Korean shaved ice or like soft serve ice cream. If we're talking sweets though, like I really like those. I also really like pudding. Salted caramel. Salted caramel's a little too sweet and sticky for me. There's that See's Candy has that thing, I think it's called molasses. I really like that. I also like toffee. Toffee is like hard caramel, right? Crunchy caramel. I like toffee. I do like chocolate, but I tend to like dark chocolate. Trying to think what other sweets. I like mints a lot. Like I'll always have like icebreakers or something. I really like mints. It's hard. Asians have a lot of sweets that aren't like sweets that are like pastries more or something like that. Maybe that's my answer for now. Mint chocolate chip shake sounds great right about now. Isn't it cold? Reese's. Peanut butter chocolate go well together. My guilty pleasure. I like Twix. Cute looking, kind of like mint. I do like mint. That was not the inspiration for my color choice. I don't... Xiao was not the inspiration for my color choice, especially my hair. It was not the inspiration for my hair. I just thought it'd be cool, okay? Those cherry chocolates with the whatever stuff inside. Which ones? I like chocolate with nuts. I like ice cream. At Costco recently, we found the peppermint bark Haagen-Dazs popsicle. I might have one later, actually. I have some in the fridge. They're pretty good. If you like, I like peppermint bark. Peppermint bark is good. It's something I always pick up when the season turns. Found them. Queen Anne cordial cherries. Oh, I don't like cherries. Oh, you meant literal cherries, not cherry. I don't like cherries that much just because they tend to remind me of medicine. Oh, wait, there's that one mint chocolate I really like. Andes chocolate? They're like the little free ones that restaurants used to give out. They're like a rectangle shape. And they have like a layer of mint in the middle of the chocolate or something like that. I think they're milk chocolate. I used to really like those. The hotel pillow mint. Yeah. Nom 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 nom. And then I found out you could buy your own, and now I must be stopped. Stop me. They gave those in places. I only rarely see them during Christmas time. They used to a long time ago. Like there would be like a handful of restaurants that gave them. And then I would just like if I, like as a kid, if I go eat with my parents, I'd like take them all from my parents. I adore them. Nice and chilled in the freezer. Yeah. They were like the nice balance of like chocolate and mint with a good mint flavor. Next question. Why did you decide to name yourself Kyu and why? I got this question several times actually. I probably will find it again because I don't. Well, actually, are they in order? Nope, they're not in order. Yeah. I've had a few names before this. For like the longest time, I was Pika. From Pikachu, obviously, which is probably why a lot of people associated me with Pikachu and how I got a lot of Pikachu-related things from like friends and stuff like that. I did really like Pikachu. I think most people like Pokemon, unless they're tired of the mascot, usually do. But then I got really tired of just being associated with Pikachu. Not that I hated Pikachu, but like I didn't want that to become kind of my whole brand. I don't know how else to describe it. I just didn't want to be associated with it anymore. And so I changed my name. I had a hard time changing it. I really liked chibis, but I couldn't get away from the Pikachu, so I like named myself Chibichu and called myself Chi. But I didn't really get the name to stick for whatever reason. I don't know. It's probably a mix of like not liking the username and just not. And I wanted a name that had meaning. And Chi just didn't have any meaning to me at the time. But then when like... Well, that's not true. Kyu was a more recent... Not super recent, but like maybe within the past... It was an after college change. So it was long after Mimikyu released. And I was just like, wow. A Pokemon that I relate to. Because Mimikyu is like a Pokemon who's trying to become Pikachu. And like at the time of Mimikyu's release, I was like in college studying computer science and struggling with imposter syndrome, I guess. As a lot of people I think in this tech industry tends to. It's just all that competition and stuff. So I was just like, hey, look, it's a me. Me trying to be something else. So Q's a fake. I guess Q is a fake. But Q is probably the one who is most relatable to me. So I picked Q because of Mimikyu. When I searched the name Q up, I didn't... What was the meaning? Q is also like 9 in Japanese, which is why Q Tori is like 9 birds, which I thought was really funny. But like as a name, it doesn't really have any meaning. It has a Chinese meaning too, but I didn't really understand it. Oh yeah. The most common meaning in Japanese is like your rank in karate. Like if you are 3rd Q, I think you're 3 ranks from black belt, which I thought was really funny. Because I also do karate, but it's not the reason why I chose it. Q is in fact 9 birds in a hoodie. I am building on that lore. Very slowly. Where's your 9 bird mascots then? I have 2 picked. And a 3rd being made. There's a question about birds. I'll get to that. Whoa, wait. This is important for me. What kind of bird? I'll get to it. I will tell you though, in like not summer camp, in 5th grade, you go to like a camp for a week. Like it's like a week away from your parents, like summer camp, except ours was in fall kind of thing. And so you pick a nickname that's like an animal. And I picked Robin. I don't really know why. I picked Robin. It would be really funny for one of those 9 birds to be Robin, just as a callback to that for me personally. But Robin as a bird is not one of my favorite birds. Which is really funny. I have mentioned her being just parrots under a hoodie a few times. Sometimes she acts like a flock of parrots. Well, what? It wasn't a cockatiel. What was the bird that you told me seemed like me? Forgot. Me unable to think of a question to add to this for a weekend now. We're talking European or American? Oh, that's a good question. There are different types of parrots. I mean, this is a Q&A. You can ask the questions now. There was a bird-related question though, so I will get to your bird question when I get there. Cockatiels remind me of you plenty of times. So I was right. It was cockatiel. I don't know what family or European robins are in. American ones are thrushes though. They're very different. I'm pretty sure I was thinking American. The one with the red belly? What does European ones look like? I was like that kid in elementary school who would check out stupid bird books. And then I'd check out books on like sea animals. I don't know. I used to read a lot of random animal fact books when I was younger. I really like the sky and the sea. Land animals are to me a bit, but sea animals and sky animals. The American one was named after the European one for having the red belly. They stole the name. Oh my god, the European one is cute. Cuter than the red one. But yeah, as a kid, I was probably thinking American because I'm American. It's small, it's so cute. Oh my god, I want to smush it. Maybe not smush it. I have a bird right here I can smush. Where is it? I have this bird right here to smush. But yeah, ultimately, my name came from Mimikyu. And I didn't want to be called Mimi. But, so I picked Q. And it was like short and kind of cute. And I didn't think it would be so punny, but it is. And it is distant enough from being having the origin of a Pokemon name while still having an origin of a Pokemon name. So that's why I went with it. It did take a while for it to catch on though. Like a lot of people just kept calling me Pika. Just because that's who they know me as. But it's stuck on, and now it's really weird if people call me Pika. People don't call me Pika anymore. Like, because I played Splatoon for a while with a few people, and then I met them as Pika, and I was like, okay guys, I'm cute now. Please don't call me Pika anymore. Interesting to make people learn a new name for you. It was an interesting process. Can't. What's your favorite legendary Pokemon? Okay. So, first thought that comes to mind is Latios and Latias. That movie made me so darn sad. Like, how dare you? Or I think of legendaries overall, I'd need to pull up legendary Pokemon. But that is probably my default. Oh, I searched legendary Pokemon and it gave me a legendary Pokemon tier list. I should do that. Latios and Latias are just really cute though. Especially together, they're just really cute. Latios and Latias are very good picks. They are. Oh, Celebi is really cute too, though. It might actually just be Latios and Latias as my top pick. Like, I do have other favorites. I really like Kyogre, just because of Sapphire origin. And then I like Rayquaza, cool dragon. I like Lugia for a similar reason. Latias my fave from the two, but I have Ruby, so I couldn't get one until way later. I do like how integral they became for your journey in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, because they become like your method of transportation. So that was always really cute and unique to me. It made me like them even more, even though they ended up looking like the same purple thing as Omega. We all know Swords of Justice were the best. They weren't the best design. Maybe. Mega knows no gender. That is true. I mean, I like Keldeo. I never beat the Ruby Sapphire remakes. I stopped after they give you the Latios as. I was playing it with like a friend at the time, so we were just laughing at the story and how it changed, or it seemed to change. And then she was playing Ruby while I was playing Sapphire, and so she was laughing about how Maxie was acting versus how Archie was acting on mine. And so we were just like, oh my god, Dad Archie, Dad Maxie. We were those. Keldeo, my favorite mythical is between Mew and Keldeo, I'd say Celebi would be my favorite mythical. But I don't know if that ties back to like me playing Mystery Dungeon, like Echoes of Time and Darkness, and then Celebi just has a huge role in that too. Yeah, it would be Latios and Latios. True. But that one was a shiny one. Would you rather be Cabedoning? Now my reading leaves. Would you rather be Cabedon or do the Cabedoning? Those are real words because I wrote them. This is kind of funny because me and my friends were jokingly Cabedoning each other. I don't know if I'd be cool enough to do the Cabedon myself. Cubidon. Yeah, who sent this? They should have done Cubidon. I don't know if I'd be cool enough to do it myself. But I think I would just die of embarrassment if I ever got Cabedon. Like if I got Cabedon, I'd just melt into a puddle. Right there. But if I wrote Cubidon, Q would figure it out. That's true. He'd be Cabed over. Oh my god, you guys. I feel like I'd be more in control if I did the Cabedon. I don't think I'd be that smooth. Am I smooth enough to do a Cabedon? I don't know. That's a good question. I feel like the more likely scenario would be I would be Cabedon, but if I actually had an option, I would rather do the Cabedoning. I would just die of embarrassment if I got Cabedon, let's be real. I would just melt and die. I would just die. Is this mean I should make a Cubidon sticker? I should make one where I'm Cabedoning people? Oh my god, this is hard. I'd let you Cabedon me. This is how we get dumb art ideas. I did draw a really old art. Along one of my first few art streams. I need to get back into those. One of my first few art streams I did. Let me see if I can find it. Where is it? My art is so well organized. Aha! Here. I don't know if I'd finish this, but maybe I should. Image. Browse. Oh, I didn't want it to just appear right on my face. I love the Cabedon sketch. I guess I did the Cabedoning. Oh, huh? I didn't remember. I remember doing this, but I don't remember what I drew. Look, I Cabedon chat. I should make this an actual emote somehow, maybe. I don't know how I'd make it an emote. It'd be hard. I think I'd have to, like, cut it. Like, I can't include chat. It'd be too tiny. Cabedon. There you go. You got Cabedon. By me. Yeah, I would just die of embarrassment either way. Okay, maybe, where would I put it? Here, you can have it. Minder photo. Look, I did it once. Is this what you were thinking of when you asked me the question? What do you have against tentacles? Cadris. Cadris? You were traumatizing me with tentacles in our early stream meetings. Of course I'm gonna be traumatized. But my Hololive Oshi is my Ina niece, and she has tentacles. So it's a weird thing to think about. Moving on. I don't have anything against them. It's just how you use them that I have against them. Moving on. If you were inserted into the Pokemon universe, would you rather it be like the standard Pokemon series with trainers catching Pokemon and battling, or like the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon series? I saw the sketch earlier when looking for the spicy Q art. Hey. I see. This is hard, I think. But I think I would see myself as a trainer. Because when I default into like self-insert thinking Pokemon, it was always as a trainer. And now because of streaming, I can't unsee myself as a Mudkip. I should play Explorers of Time again. I think I see myself as a trainer, but I think it'd be more fun if I was just isekai'd. Mudkip is a good, nice little pal. Here, I'll pull that up too. Let's pull that up too. Drawn by my good old friend Kazuma. Where is it? Not there. Yeah. Oh, it's big. Why are you so big? Why were you drawn so big? So that you can make stickers? Look at this little guy. Look at this little guy. This is what it was for Mystery Dungeon. I made stickers too. I need to make my shop. I was gonna make a shop this year, but it didn't feel very viable with like 2 stickers and a postcard. So I'm waiting because running a shop means it has fees for however long you have it open. So I'm waiting until I either gather more artwork or that I have permission to commercially sell, or make more art on my own. AKA do more art streams so I can learn more, so I can either learn more or have more ideas so that I can make more arts to sell. I guess that is a goal for the future for a Q, is I do want to have like a small storefront of like cute stickers and prints and stuff, either of me or of art that I've done. I haven't figured out if it's weird to have both in one kind of store, because then it'd be like different artists that have done art of me, but then art that I have but not only of me, if that makes sense. And is it confusing to have that as one store? Now we just need the buff Mudkip. Hey. But yeah, I do want a storefront so you can get cute things. I've thought about making it just a 4th wall and making it easy on myself, but I do like, because I do pen paling and stuff like that too, and I have a lot of stationery, I thought it'd be really cute if I could, at least in the beginning, have like small thank you messages and notes and stuff like that for orders that I receive. And so for now I want to run it on my own, which is why I haven't done 4th wall, but I've thought about doing 4th wall maybe for like merch that I can't do myself, like mugs. So we'll see. I want to be able to do more of like that sort of thing. I've also thought about doing like a holiday related thing for like long time supporters, I guess. Like one of the artists that I really like that I follow, if you were subbed on Twitch for over a year, he'd send you like a holiday card if you fill out a form and want one that he drew. I'd want to do something like like that someday. I need the time and organization for that though, and I just don't have that. I'm just really bad at organizing my time right now. Maybe someday. Like I said, I have a lot of stationery and I think it'd be really cute, especially because the community's still small. It'd be really cute to be able to personalize that sort of thing. But I think for safety reasons, I'd probably want a P.O. box. I don't know. There's like things I'm thinking about. I want to do. Trainer. I would be a trainer. I love you. Long time. I think this was my friend sending me a message because I asked her to help me test the marshmallow I made. But I think I kept it in here by accident. But thank you? Question mark? What cube? Buff cube would be Mega Cubert. Mega Swampert. Mega Cubert. Mega Swampert with a cute hat. There were megas in the new mystery dungeon, wasn't there? Would have been really funny if I played till that point, but just the post game. There's not much post game in Mystery Dungeon DX, so I never got into it. Oh, I also need to get back into doing my VODs. Not that I ran out of VODs. I fell behind in making VOD thumbnails. But I want to be more diligent about making VODs and then, I don't know, doing them better. Maybe cutting out the intro and ending so that they're more watchable, stuff like that. The remake on Switch? Yeah, the remake on Switch. It's where this cute little guy came from. I was streaming the remake on Switch. I like the original more better though, sadly. I don't know. It just felt better. Oh my gosh, I'm at the point where the next 3 VODs I want to upload only additional recordings and I'm too to be bothered. Yeah, that's how I am. Like to be fair, I just upload the VOD as is, throw a thumbnail and some description on it, but if I could get into a rhythm where I like maybe put some markers, timestamp thingies, and stuff like that, it would be nice. It's hard having a full-time job. And lately my full-time job has just been like mentally draining. Corporate drama life, I guess. So it's just tiring and then I don't want to do anything much. Hopefully it'll calm down soon. I don't know. Job is what gives me money. Ask Kyu about the cliffhanger she left us on some games from 6 years ago. Ah. You mean Momodora? The other thought I had for like my birthday stream was like, oh, go back and replay Momodora and finish it. Momodora, how long to beat? It's about 4.5 hours. So if I had like just a day where I could sit and stream the whole thing, but I ended up not having the day close enough to my birthday, which is why I didn't do it. But I want to do it, as in like play it. I want to play it. I've been thinking of playing through all of them. You should. They're really simple games. I mean, there's nothing much to them. I don't think I played the first 3. I don't remember. I didn't buy the newest one. The newest one came out this year. I didn't buy it yet though. The last video in the series was like, next time we'll go explore this area, and then nothing. I was sad. It's really weird to me though. Like I opened my file and it wasn't where the video it left off, but I went to look through all my videos and I don't have any more. But I know I recorded past that point and I don't know what happened. Maybe it's on my old laptop? I don't know, but I kept them on the hard drive. with my jank editing setup. Super old laptop. I was recording on a Zenbook because that's what I used for college. Oh. And then Q had the gall to call it complete. I actually didn't know. I swear I thought it was complete. Because I remember way back then when I was recording it, I was like, I'm going to complete this game and I'm going to edit it all and release it all. So I don't know what happened to all the videos that I didn't, that I got 3 and 4 forever go together. And then 1 and 2 are free. So might as well do them all. I mean, 5 if I really like them. I'd say they're like really simple, but really nice. Like, they're a fun short game to play. Yeah. Like, I enjoyed playing it. I still want... So basically, I owe Kadris a whole playthrough. And I was thinking of doing it in a streak. Maybe Thanksgiving break. I'm loading a lot of things under Thanksgiving break. I should be careful. If I happen to have a whole day free of a day of Thanksgiving, I think I'll do it. Yeah. I think that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do a birthday thing because it'd be really funny, and I know that Kadris wanted it and a few other people wanted it, but I just ended up not having the time. And I don't remember enough of the game anyway, so it'd been like new. Q, why didn't you get me a gift? I don't know. Who are you? Why didn't I get you a gift? I like giving gifts. That being said, I don't know who you are, so I don't give you a gift. Yeah. It's funny because gift giving is not one of my top love languages, but I really like to give people things. Maybe it's a difference of what I like to do versus like what I like receiving. Thoughts? Colin, why? Give everyone gifts. If everyone had a coffee or something, maybe I'd give something small to everyone around the holidays. Maybe. I'm really bad with gift giving. I'm either really good at it or really bad at it. There's no in between. Either I will remember and give it to you every year, or I will forget. Or in some cases, I just accumulate a lot of gifts and then give them all at once. I think it's timing. Partially as well. Like, I don't want to give a gift for the sake of giving a gift usually. I want to give gifts that have meaning. So if I haven't found one or haven't explicitly looked for one or found one that has a sort of meaning, then I try hard to do that. Like, I don't want to just give something to say I gave it. But then it's hard because then if people really like getting gifts and then I don't give a gift because I haven't found anything, then it's like, oh no. And then if people tend to give me gifts, then I feel bad for not giving gifts. And then I feel, gift giving is complicated. Speaking of gifts, I did receive Coleslaw's gift from Throne. Thank you, Coleslaw, for the gift. I need to clear my desk space for it. But I believe when I looked and picked that one, it was like a good... It should fit the stickers that I want to eventually create and the stickers that I have currently. Like a sticker organizer. Because I want to make different types of stickers. You're welcome. Thank you. It arrived really fast, actually. It arrived like earlier this week. And I was like, what? It shipped and arrived like in a day. I was really surprised. But yeah, it was like, I wanted an organizer. Thank you. Yeah. I didn't actually check the size of it yet, but it looked like a good size. I'm pretty sure I measured it, so it should be good. I do not know where Kadris is, but I think it said it took anywhere between 2 to 10 days to actually order sometimes in some cases. So I'll keep an eye out. But thank you also, Kadris, for the gift. And thank you, Vale. Vale? I'm sorry, I'm really bad with names. And memory. For the gift art. Let me go find it. Let me find it. It's funny. I didn't start making birthday art for people until I decided to do that picture for Maru. Even then, I didn't make it a regular thing until September. I think it's very nice. I wish there was a point in time where I was doing like gift art for people, but then I took too long to make them that I just fell behind, and it made me sad that I fell behind, and then I stopped doing it. I'm really bad with consistency. Okay, image 3, because I don't want to name things. Art. Yeah. Gift art. I've never received personally drawn gift art before, so it was very sweet. I was very touched. I art rarely. I appreciate all art. All gifts. Thank you. I can't believe people give me things. Yeah, the original idea was to make something very simple and quick pictures too, and they've been escalating, and I had 3 birthdays sneak up on me this week. Wow. It's like Inktober, except birthdays. I hope you manage to finish them all on time without stress. That's a feat on itself. Oh my god, this stream's going long. Where did the name Kyu come from? See, I received this question like 3 times. Yeah, I'm glad. We already did that. Who's your favorite chatter and why is it me? You guys, I don't have a favorite. Oh no, ad break. Why is there an ad break? Oh my god, it's a 3-minute ad break. I will pause on the answering questions. I've done 3 arts in the past 20 years, and they've all been done in the last 2. That makes them extra special, Kadris. That you picked up art. Twitch really wants to watch my type. I don't want to watch it. Why is that a thing? How many more questions do I have? Let's do that while I'm waiting. Nice quiet birthdays are the way to go. I enjoy quiet. Last year was chaotic because I said karaoke stream. I asked this as well. Is there not an ad right now? Is there an ad? Can you hear me? What kind of ad? I do want to do karaoke streams again. There is, I'm just cheating. Oh, hi. I do want to do karaoke streams again. I'm just too self-conscious when people are home. What number am I on? Oh, I have like 7 more questions. Now that people are stuck in ads, you can tell us your favorite chatter. I appreciate all my chatters though. Every person who chats me. Because my chats aren't very active usually, so sometimes streaming becomes very awkward. Like if you're streaming and just talking to yourself. So I appreciate everyone who chats me to keep me less lonely. I appreciate all my chatters. So thank you for coming and chatting with me. It means a lot. You do. So real. I can't help it. There's only like 5 of you. So of course I'm gonna remember the 5 or 6 or 10 of you. Oh my god, I went back to love you a long time. Probably as I was trying to look through the other one. 5 is more than what I'm used to. Well, Twitch is telling me there's only 3 right now, but I know you lurkers are there. Yeah. Just thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I tend to be a lurker than a chatter on Twitch myself, especially for like bigger community type of people, so I get it. So if you chat me, it means a lot to me. I just like lurking streams. Welcome back. Except that you were here. Perfect kinds of birds. See? The bird question is here. Okay. Ow. I hit my mic. Okay, so. People told me that I was a magpie. So that is bird number 1 of Qtori that I've been doing. Is a magpie. And the magpies I think are really cute. Like, the colors are really cute. And then, no, it's just blue. I like blue. And they like shiny things, and I like shiny things as I gravitate toward treasure, so magpie is one of my favorites. I love corvids. Yeah! So I like magpies. The second bird that was gonna be Qtori, thanks to Axel, was a sparrow type of bird. We were, I wanted to do something for stream avatars, and it's not fully set up yet. Hello, QEQ. Hi, Yuri! Thank you for dropping by. It's not fully set up yet because there's a shop component, and I don't really know I want to do the shop component. I should just do it and just have it there because it doesn't really matter. Shop is just so that you can buy things cutely. So like, I should just do it. But basically, chat was supposed to be kind of like sparrows. And so you would be shown on stream avatars whenever I did art streams. Maybe I'll have it properly set up for the next art stream. I want to do one this month. That was number 2. And then number 3 is a more mythical one. That mythic is actually helping me design. Probably very slowly because I'm very slow at giving feedback. Because I don't really know what I want. I probably was too early for me to think of. But in terms of birds, I'd say my current favorite is a magpie though. I'm very bad with like species and types and stuff. This is really funny because I just played Wingspan, which had a lot of birds on it. And now I don't remember any of them. I should have taken a picture of the ones I like so that I can use it for the rest of the 9 birds. Wait, there's spicy QQ art? It's not that spicy. Are you referring to the Pocky one, Kadris? Didn't you send it? Do I need to put it up? Isn't it from last year? Huh? Ain't that spicy? No, the spicy ramen art. What? Is Mythic Q a fire-breathing chicken yokai? Huh? It is a bit more of like Articuno type vibe. I guess was what I was going for. Currently. They're called Bastion, but I certainly remember them. Now you're making me not remember. What? Oh, they're like a... I didn't know these have a name. Ooh, okay, that's fitting. I didn't know these birds have a name. If it's fire and a bird, I usually just default to Phoenix. Oh, you meant literal spicy, not the other type of spicy. Spicy cute art moved to the corner. You meant the other type of spicy. If it's Viri, I read spicy the other way. the other day you're talking to me about Pocky. What? Okay. Excuse me. I should I was pretty decent about saving all the arts, but then I should show it off more. Oh, that's so cute. That's why I call it spicy, to get that reaction. You're mean. Let's show chat. Guys, this is how I don't understand. Yeah. Where do I put this? Oh God, help. Spicy. I'm just gonna be covering old arts. Yeah. QQKK is making us misunderstand each other. Let's get her. Kadris is a force to be reckoned with, though. I'm scared of what she can do. I want to drop my OCs eat spicy food together. I'm very weak to spicy food. I hope your OCs fare better than I do. But yeah, those are birds. I want to do more bird research. I think I need to. It's my namesake. Okay, so say there's only a single season that happened year-round. Which one would you choose? I would choose autumn. And that's not biased because of my birthday. It's just I like autumn. Because I like the slightly chillier weather where you can bundle up in hoodies and stuff like that, but still cool enough to maybe sometimes wear t-shirts if it's still slightly warmer. It doesn't have all the rain and wind and snow and all that stuff. Well, it has some rain. Good choice. Autumn, cooler but not freezing. Yeah, I tend to like cooler weather. Summer's too hot. Spring is nice, but sometimes it's still too hot. It tends to rain. Winter's too cold. I don't have allergies, so spring isn't a problem for me in that aspect, but like, yeah. Autumn. Not biased. But my birthday's in autumn. You've been isekai'd. What have you been inserted to? Are you yourself or replacing an existing character? I don't know why I would be inserted to. I feel like I'm a very NPC-like character. Like traveling is, realistically speaking, traveling by myself or traveling just like backpacking, it's kind of scary. Damn, girl called herself an NPC. Hey, I can be a cool NPC. I'd be like the NPC that has a name and not like just NPC over my head. Most basic answer is insert me into Pokemon World. If ZZZ taught me anything, is that NPCs can be top tier. Yeah, NPCs can be top tier. I would probably be myself though. Like, one of the reasons that I came up with like one of the reasons I gave a design to myself was so that I can have a person associated to the name Q when you think about it. And so I got quite attached to my design. Thanks to Maru. And so I'm attached to myself, so if I were to be isekai, I want to be myself, then I could actually become Q. And I think that'd be cool. I'm just thinking of random anime and manga and what I would want to be inserted to. Like, I don't want to be in a life or death kind of thing. I don't want to die. What powers does Q have? Well, superpower wise, I was asked, and I'd take teleportation, but I think. I think it'd be really cool if I was just really good at cooking. Insert it into Shokugeki, but in a way where I was actually really super good in cooking, like a natural. Like no matter what whatever I cooked was good. Because I like hanging out with friends and I like trying to cook for them, but I'm not really a very good cook. Or like, I'm not a very confident cook. But it would be fun. Ice or wind really stand out to me after all we said. Oh, hell yeah. Element-wise, I would be probably wind or water or ice, yeah. I think that's what I default to when I pick elements. Like, if I had to choose an element to wield, that's usually my default. Wind, water, or ice. Another reason why I kind of went bird. So the ogre from Slime Diaries? I did not watch Slime Diaries. I was thinking of the what was it? That cooking isekai where he just cooks for everybody. Is it the slime one? Water and wind are my top elements, but ice might be my bottom. Ice might be too chilly for me. But if you put water and wind together, don't they make ice? Usually water or wind, yeah. When I was Pika, I would default electric. But then, yeah, that's another reason why I moved away from like Pika, because Pikachu, and then everything would just be Pikachu related. And it didn't feel like me. It felt like I was picking because of Pikachu. Not when it's hot wind. That is true. Character gets a power to make anything they cook to taste the way they want, no matter how they want to cook it. Yeah, that would be me. Lightning is probably my third, funny enough. Lightning is a good power, but like I'd rank it over like fire and earth. Yeah. So I'd just be a waterbender. Cool chef. Yeah. I always enjoyed earth. Oh. I can see that. Okay, I think we're nearing the end here. Have you seen the Dark Crystal? No. I have not. Where did this question come from? According to this, it's before my time. Power and destruction. This fits a powerful aura I've come to associate with cages. Watch the Dark Crystal. Is the Dark Crystal the 1982 dark fantasy film directed by Jim Henson and Frank Oz? Why? What's it about? It's good? What's it about? And had a recent new series? Oh. Wait, are you telling me to watch the old one or the new one then? Watch the old movie. Maybe we should have a watch along. I have no idea how I would get it watched. Where is it? Pirate? Hey. I'll take a look. Watch along. We have a long list for our watch alongs though. So we'll have to see. Disney Plus? I don't have Disney Plus. If you're willing to stream it, I don't have it. We'll see. Add it to our watch along list. I guess I could stram it. You should. What are my favorite Genshin ships? LOL. I don't know many characters beyond Sumeru. Genshin ships. My number one favorite is probably Xiaolumi. Xiaolumin. Because that's also the one that I wrote I got to be in a zine for as a writer. 2 years ago? 3 years ago? I also did the ship week. That was horrible. I did so much writing in that week. Thanks to Salix. That's Xiao Lumin, traveler, female traveler. I'm more partial to female traveler because I play female, but Kyu Yao. I'm fine with male traveler too. I just default to female because I play female. Thanks to Salix, I also really like my mind blanked. It's been too long. Alhaitham and Kave, and then Sino and Tainari. But I think those are very popular ships in general. I also like Albedo Traveler. I like belatedly fell for Albedo. So as Salix would say, so Albedo I have to give to her. I'm recently invested in Xiangling and Xinyan. Oh really? Say like God. It's like clip it out of context. I'm impartial to them. They're not my favorite, but I can see it. My voice is dying. But we're almost done. Off the top of my head, those are my favorites. I also like Xiao Venti. Basically, what I tend to do is I take my favorite characters and then I stick them in ships that I like, and those tend to be my favorite ship. I don't think I had any in Inazuma, did I? Not that I remember off the top of my head. I think off the top of my head it would be Xiao Traveler, and then like Albedo Traveler, and then the main four in Sumeru. I don't really ship Is the Thing, but the Crooks is cool. I do really like the ship for the Found family. Like I read this one where they took care of Kazuha after he was like banished, and I got really into that. I just really like Found family. Default to Found family kind of ships. I don't usually self-insert myself, but that became a thing last year. Yeah. This pun brought to you trying to remember Nin Yuang's name because she and Beidou are a common couple. That is true. And then it was her and then Kiching and Ganyu, right? Or something like that. Was it? Maybe? Do I have any anime recommendations? Frieren. I think overall my number one would be Frieren. And then well, I don't really have a shonen one that ended well. But my current, if you want a romance, would be Blue Box. I think those are my top two out of my favorites right now. Yeah. How's that Cage's art coming along? Oh my god. Help. Maybe my next art stream really should just be me finishing it after I grab I stopped because I didn't grab the color palette from your art samples that you gave me, and then I never did it, and then I can't finish it. Oh my god, I need to finish it. Oh my god, okay, there's art still. It's almost the end of the year. Oh my god, help. I think now that I've watched Dungeon Meshi, that's the one I need to watch. Frieren? Yes. Please watch Frieren. And understand that it's a slow-paced anime, but that's like the whole point. I need to finish the Cage's art. That will be my next art stream. I will embarrass myself trying to make Cage's art and finishing it. I wanted to finish it off stream, but at this rate I'm never gonna do it. you finish it. What do I do for work? I am a front-end web developer. So I make websites, is what I tell people. I just make websites. Am I good at them? I think that's debatable. People will tell me otherwise, but I think that's a little debatable. I'm not as well versed in like complex coding or anything like that as like I want to be. But I make websites. And I think I'm pretty good at like managing projects and juggling different things and remembering things that need to be updated and stuff like that. But I make websites for a living. This is what happens when you go into CS. But only one of my classes in CS was for making websites. So basically I'm self-taught. I guess coding is self-taught anyways. But yeah. I guess it's kind of helpful because then I make websites, but like I make a marketing website, so then I have a bit more of a background in like SEO and keywords and things people do to become trendy and stuff like that, so it's kind of interesting. Not that I ever apply it to myself because I'm really bad at it, but it's interesting to learn about if I were ever to apply it informally. Yeah. I don't think I ever talk about like what I actually do. Because I just play games here and draw and write. Oh, and that was the last question because the first question was the superpower one. I did it! It took a lot longer than I thought it would be. I was like 40 something questions? It's not gonna take more than 2 something hours. I should have known. Yay! Now my voice is tired. How tall is Q? Q. What if it's a duplicate? Yeah, so maybe like 40 questions. Q is 5'6" and a half. So I'm actually taller than a good amount of my friends. Yeah. Right, you're writing it down. Yeah. This was kind of fun. I hope everyone had fun. I hope it wasn't just me having fun. Where's my sacrifice question? When did you submit it? Was it the cabbage one? When did you submit it? This required... The way I did this required me to like download the question as an image. So like if you just submitted it, then I won't have it. Early on? What was it? I swear I got every question. Wait. Did I miss it? I'm always amused whenever someone's between my height and Sarah's height, my Sona. Ah, am I? It was if you could have to sacrifice one friend, who would it be and why would it be Salix? Wait, I've seen that question. But it's not in my backlog. What happened to it? It's not in the list of questions submitted. Did you put it on my... Did you put it in my channel? I remember this question. It is not in any of the questions I received. Also, if I had to sacrifice a friend that you guys knew, wouldn't it only be Salix? Otherwise, I'd be just sacrificing a stranger to you. But why would I sacrifice Salix? She's so precious to me. maybe sacrifice was too risky of a word and it didn't let it go through. I'm not sure actually. You could try submitting it again just for fun. To see if that's actually a thing. I didn't think I put any filters. I mean, Char would be okay. I think Salix would kill me before I could sacrifice her. Yeah, Star's only 5'3", I'm 5'7", so honestly 5.6.5 is close enough for me to say that's the same height. Oh! I'm in the middle. Point is, either Q should be bigger or there, or Char should be smaller. Cadris is forever. I don't want to sacrifice people. Okay, other than that question, I went through all the questions that were submitted before like 7 my time. Thank you. I hope everyone had a lot of fun. I had fun. I hope people had fun. Because if I'm the only one having fun, then that's not that fun. Maybe I'll do this again. Maybe I'll gather them over more time. I don't know. That was kind of fun. Yeah. Thank you for coming to hang out with me. For having a very casual birthday celebration. Very quiet one. This time. Last year I did the whole streamer thing where I had like goals and karaoke and all that stuff, and I just don't have the energy this year, sadly, around my birthday. But I am back streaming now, and I will still be continuing Hollow Knight. I will go back and finish Ori, and around Thanksgiving time I think you will see a fun stream with me and a friend, because I have the whole Thanksgiving break off, so I think you'll see me around more then, unless I end up with more family related things, but I'm hoping that it's only like a day or two, so I have most of the week to myself, but we'll see. We learned the most important thing we can do. We can distract Q with emo boys. Well, we didn't really learn it, Q just confirmed it. I'm sorry, I'm so easy to read. Q&A stream for about Q, but you guys already know everything about Q. Sigh. Anyways, I need to go rest now. I've never yapped so much at once. But I hope everyone had fun. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you so much, and thank you for waiting, and really thankful. Thank you for everything. It means a lot that you guys came here to hang out with me and said hi and sent questions or hang out and everything. I'm really bad at showing it, but I really mean it. Yeah. I need to go make some tea. Same. I will see you guys next time. Probably next week. Up to play games. And then later on in the month I will do the art stream. Yeah. Thank you. Have a great night. I think mostly night for you guys. Morning, afternoon, evening, but night. Good night. Bye-bye. Thank you. Yeah. Bye. You missed Q already. I didn't leave yet. Bye-bye.